Near me everyone, so I just wanted to do a little brief introduction to the videos to let you know what I'm doing here. So I'm doing autumn readings for each of the signs for free on YouTube. If you want to get a more personal reading, you can go to my website, toadstoolterror.com, and you can select from a variety of different types of readings, depending on what you want to focus on. If you want to focus on a specific area like love and romance, or money, your health, anything at all, really, a specific issue. Or if you want to get a general reading, I also have 6-month readings, 12-month readings, bridge readings, and I have something called a mystic energy reading that gets put out on a regular basis that you can sign up for as well. So please go check that out if you're interested. So for these videos, I'm just going to take a look at the general energy, and also for I guess a little more than four specific areas. I've grouped it into money, into love, into health, and then the fourth one, which is kind of a couple combined, is family, community, and what you are communicating out. So these are very interesting thorough readings for general readings, but they are just that, general readings for each sign. So again, if you want to get a personal reading and see what's happening for you specifically and get some guidance into that, just let me know. Send me an email and let me know what you're interested in getting. Alright, so without further ado, here's the reading for your sign. Hello Pisces. So I hope you have watched the intro so you know what's going on here, and so you know where to get a more personalized reading if you'd like to do that. My website, which is toadstoolterror.com, the services page. You can find the link to the website down below in the description. I'm just going to do a brief shuffle. These are shuffled, and shuffle them again, and then we'll get right into it. I hope all of you had a wonderful summer, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful autumn as well. That's very interesting. I've drawn the same tree card for 3 or 4 of the signs, but it's always been in reverse, and you got it right side out. So interesting to see what that is. Okay, cool. So you have for color card gold, attract abundance. Ocean Zen. Alright. Love, finances, health, and family, close friends that you consider like your tribe, your family, and communication. A little more comfy here. I'm going to start by reading the Tree Oracle card, so I can connect it all in, because I'm so curious with it. Cancer, I think that's how you pronounce it. Won't take long once I find it. Okay. The key word with this card is clarity. Set aside some time to be by yourself, then practice some slow and steady breathing. This will help you to clear your mind so that your difficulties become easier to analyze and you can gain a greater understanding. Beautiful. Alright. So when I talk about meditation here in a little bit, because I'm going to have another card on the table that's really supportive of that, at least another one. That is very similar to what the true card is saying. So just know that they're reinforcing each other, okay? And all right, I'm gonna get right into it with where do I want to start? I want to start with partnerships, relationships. Relationship, partnership, love area is referring to one-on-one partnerships mainly. It's referring to, if you're in a marriage, it's referring to you and your spouse partnership. If you're in a monogamous relationship, it's referring to that person and you. If you are dating around, it is referring to you and the people you are dating. If you are single and you want to stay single, it's referring to you and your relationship to yourself and your self-love. If you're single and you're wanting to be in a good relationship or to start dating, it is referring to you, your self-love, your relationship to yourself, and it's referring to the potential of another person finding another person. Okay. You have here a strong energy of possibilities, of seeing possibilities, an abundance of possibilities being available at this time. So, if you are single and wanting to form a relationship with somebody at this time, or start dating somebody casually, if you're looking for the right person, to find the right person, the message with this card is, okay, go for it. Rise above, like embrace who you are, walk with your head held high, and go observe what's there, right? Kind of take it's about taking the observer point of view. And if you're single and looking, it's kind of about shopping for a partner, okay? It's about going places where you might find the type of person you're trying to attract. Okay, so if you want like the heavy metal, death metal rocker type person, you probably aren't going to find them at a business convention, coffee shop. I don't mean to sound like prejudice or anything. Like, yes, some people wear more than one hat. But using your brain when you're shopping for people, go to the type of place where they're apt to be. But really look at all the possibilities available to you. That's what this card is about. Now, if you are in a relationship with somebody, married or in a relationship, that doesn't mean go looking for another person necessarily. What it means is look at the possibilities. Look at what it could become, look at what's going on. It's very much about, like, there's a bunch of beautiful possibilities, though, if you open your eyes and you can take the bird's eye view of situations. So if you've been having struggles and complications with a partner, try to take a bird's eye view of the situation. Come out of your body, come out of your ego, come out of your limited perspective, and see the position from a, what do you call it? Somebody who doesn't have anything invested in the situation, right? Because we all have our personal, when it comes to relationships, we can take things very personally. We have our needs, we have, our life story, all of that stuff. But taking a higher view, taking a bird's eye view is kind of like impartial, looking at it from an impartial perspective. Try to do that, and that may very well help your relationship. Okay. I have to read the tree card again. I don't know why. It's calling to me instead of the other sides too. So with me, I'm connected here, and you've forgotten what I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, here. Clarity. Alright, so this is very much about being able to, for some of you, being able to gain greater clarity with any confusion you're having, whether it be about being able to attract the right person to you, or whether it be about within your relationship with somebody at this time. At the clock here, it looks like you might have a longer reading than other people. But I'm going to go ahead and say that's fine. You are, Pisces is the sign of like everything and the unconscious, so it makes perfect sense that you would be involved. Or easy. Set aside some time to be yourself. Okay. And practice some slow and steady breathing. This will help you to clear your mind so that even the difficult things become easier to analyze and you gain greater understanding. Okay, so you can do this meditating, doing astral travel if you do that, out of body experiences if you do that, that kind of thing can really help with this, meditating and so forth, to take yourself out of your ego self and look at it from the higher, looking down at yourself, the higher realms. Alright, Pisces. So what else? Health. I'm going to go to health first. For some of you, you are having health issues because of guilt. You're holding on to guilt over things that have happened in the past, over guilt. Even new guilt over certain things, but you're holding on to guilt, and it is manifest as illness in your body. And the way to get rid of this illness, what you're suffering with, and your health issues, even if they're just like acute headaches or aches and pains of the body, is to work through this guilt and learn to release it and forgive yourself. It's not as easy as just saying, oh, okay, I don't feel guilty anymore. It's really about working through it. Allow yourself to feel guilty, explore why you feel guilty, do what you need to do to make amends to anyone you need to make amends to. If that person's gone, you can still write them a letter. And genuinely being able to let it go, forgive yourself. Guilt serves a purpose in our lives. It's there to show us where, like, hey, next time, let's do something differently. And by the way, you've done something that you need to make amends for, that you need to apologize for. It's there to teach us. But it's not healthy to just hold on to it and let it eat at us. It's sort of like punishing yourself for something for eternity, really, for as long as you hold on to that guilt. And it's time to let it go. You're being asked to learn from it and to move on and to heal. Okay? So for a lot of you, that's what's going on. When it comes to finances and your financial health, you have a challenging card here. You have the politics card here. This card can have to do with other people being sneaky, being deceptive. Being two-faced. It could also be that you are being this way. If you're being this way, it's being suggested that you tune into your higher self, that you do your breathing, that you do some meditating, and you find real strength within and start manifesting and surviving and getting by, and attracting abundance, not just merely getting by, but more than that, attracting what you want, what you desire, attracting abundance into your life, through being you, through being real, being coming from a place of strength, because that's not strength, that's weakness, that's a childish trick, really. It's like cheating on a board game, and you're being asked to play the board game by the rules and not cheat anymore. This can be a warning for some of you, or just letting some of you know that you may have attracted into your life other people who are doing this, who are being two-faced, who are playing the, cheating, who are playing the political game when it comes to finances. So that can be, somebody putting on a sweet face, somebody trying to sell you something, telling you like, oh, this is a great, like the pyramid scheme type thing. This is a great way to make money. I made lots of money at this. All you have to do is invest this amount, and it's so easy. I'm so glad, I'm so glad I did this. It's so worthwhile. Doing dedicated a little bit of time. It's not a good deal, and it's just everybody flourishes doing this. When they know better, that's not really true. So it can be like that. It can be like. It can also be the opposite. It can be people acting unfriendly, trying to push you away from something. Like, oh, don't try this. Don't go there. This is way too difficult. This isn't your type of work. This isn't something that you could handle. That kind of thing. Putting on a false, like, I'm a monster, I will scare you type of face. And so tuning into yourself, though, again, doing that breathing, doing that stuff, you have a strong energy here. You have the color gold. You have a strong supportive energy of attracting events into your life. So doing that, I'm going to go ahead and say this again. And the saying of like your wealth is in your health, I think it's applicable here. So doing those things to really steady your breathing, do your meditation, take care of your health, work through this guilt issue stuff. That, and also in communications, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, it goes back into the meditation thing. But anything to add with that having to do with communication, doing that stuff is going to sort of pour over into your financial world and help assist you with that. But just the warning is getting put out there that don't be naive. Don't just take everybody's word for things. Make sure you're thinking things through, giving yourself time to process, get in touch with your inner guidance, your higher knowledge, your higher self. Don't enter into deals casually. Right? Don't be, there's that, because there's the potential of being tricked, being fooled here. All right. So, friends, family, communications. You have the energy. It's called nothingness. It's it's not to be confused with nothingness. Nothingness is boring. Nothingness is a lack, right? Nothingness is the calm state, the pause in between inhale and exhale. It's it can be a gestation period, right? Like a clean slate. It's not the lack of slate, it's the clean slate, like the chalkboard. It's not the lack of chalkboard, it's the clean chalkboard where nothing is written on it, right? So it can be very potential energy for fresh new starts and things. So for some of you, this season may be allotting you that with family members. You've had rifts with family members in the past. For some of you, this can be like somebody's getting pregnant in family, you're going to have a new niece or a new child yourself. It can be new starts, fresh new starts with family members or close friends that you consider family. It is also, I feel, for some of you, a message that if you are feeling like something is wrong because you're not communicating with somebody, okay, like one of your friends or even a lover, like there's a little bit less communication, there's a pullback or something. Sometimes people just need space. Sometimes they just need a little bit of space to themselves, and that it's like the absence makes the heart grow fonder type of thing. That might be going on. So if you've been having that with family, close friends, or in any of your communications, even if you work in communications or something, you're working on writing a book, something like that, and you've been having you haven't been making any progress, or you come this season, you come to a point where you're having like writer's block and not making any progress, it's okay, it's a temporary thing. Okay. Like I said, this is the clean chalkboard, prime for new beginnings and starts energy here. This is also an energy of meditating. It's an energy of going to that quiet place in your mind, of taking time to be still. So doing that can improve your family relationships, your relationships with close friends, and your communication in general with the world. And yourself, for that matter. So gaining more wisdom, insights, and so on. That's what I want to say about this card. I'm not getting anything, so I think the message is actually yeah. Wisdom. Wisdom can be gained from this state of rest, with break, having taken a break. And your outlook about it can be very important as well. Try not to think of it as a negative thing. Try to understand that it's a phase, it passes, and it's actually a wonderful thing to take a pause sometimes. Okay. It's not a lack. It's not a deficiency. It's potential. It's creative potential. Okay, so I'm about done with your reading. I just want to say before I go one little thing about the color cards. So you chose gold. These cards, these colors, are not just intended for this reading. This is a gift and message from Spirit about how you can easily raise your vibration and connect with this. How you can easily help yourself to raise your vibration to the harmonious frequency that Spirit is asking you to achieve through this season. And all you have to do for that is just bring more gold into your life. Okay? So like wear more of the color gold, bring more gold into your home, car, your office, etc. And by connecting with having that energy, the color, having that color close to you, the energy of that color close to you, and connecting it with it like that, it can greatly help you to achieve abundance and bringing in harvest and reaping abundance this season, which is what you are being asked to do. Alright, Pisces, I hope you have a wonderful autumn. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, down below in the description is the link to my website if you want to check that out.